Okay, it's Sunday, April 13th. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to get into the just for today reading, and then I'm going to touch on a topic that has to do with this. Uh, so here we go. Approval seeking behavior carried us further into our addiction. When others approve of what we do or say, we feel good. When they disapprove, we feel bad. Their opinions of us and how those opinions make us feel can have positive value. By making us feel good about steering a straight course, they encourage us to continue doing so. People pleasing is something else entirely. We people please when we do things, right or wrong, solely to gain another person's approval. Low self esteem can make us think we need someone else's approval to feel okay about ourselves. We do whatever we think it will take to make them tell us we're okay. We feel good for a while, then we start hurting. In trying to please another person, we've diminished ourselves and our values. We realize that the approval of others will not fill the emptiness inside of us. The inner satisfaction we seek can be found in doing the right things for the right reasons. We break the people-pleasing cycle when we stop acting merely to gain others' approval and start acting on our higher power's will for us. When we do, we may be pleasantly surprised to find that people who really count in our lives will approve all the more of our behavior. Most importantly, though, we will approve of ourselves. Just for today, higher power, help me live in accordance with spiritual principles. Only then I can improve myself. So, with that reading, I literally just had this conversation with somebody in the last 24 hours about, trying to please people. It's about making yourself happy, and you can't make anybody else happy unless you're happy yourself. So, I feel like until you do that and take that step of making yourself happy, then you're just wasting your time trying to please other people. And not only that, if people don't like you for who you are, then maybe those aren't the right people for you. Like I said, I literally just had this conversation with somebody, and we had a big talk about that, about, loving their self and, not changing who you are for anybody. Just be yourself, and people will love you for that. And if they don't, then they're not the right people for you. So with that said, I hope everybody can just be themselves. Just who cares what other people think about you? A lot of people do, and a lot of people get stuck on that, and they want everybody to be okay with them, so they do certain things or act certain ways. I've come to learn that for me, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm gonna be me, because being me is what makes me feel good, and ultimately, it makes other people feel good too. And those are the people that I wanted to be surrounded by, is people that want to be around me for me. I'm a genuine person. I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person. And I want to surround myself with those types of people. So, with that said, just be yourself. That's all you can do. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I just ask if you could just hit the share button. It only takes 1 second, and you never know who might see these videos that it could possibly help. So if you could just share, comment if you want, whatever you feel like you need to do. Also, I did start an Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. So you can find me on there. I will get everybody the links to those. I shared them on my Facebook page. So if you want to just scroll back and find those links, you can do it there. Thanks for watching.